People were just testing the water. It's a really fun map to play, and considering that people might be nervous, they might actually miss a hidden note or something.
Yeah, and since there is what I've been saying throughout this whole tournament as they are starting, if they pick a hidden map, they're probably confident that they can FC it, because they've definitely played before. I mean, you don't sight read a hidden map. That's not how it works.
This could actually be sight read. If you're not nervous, it's not really that hard. Just the racket.
It requires a really good skin, though.
And an early miss from Black Spell, apparently. I hope we were not having too much delay from the stream like last time. Let's see, bunch of SS's at the moment from Syria, RTUE and Potofu on the Japanese team, and Mickey and Non-XE on the team of Thailand. Frostmourne's not doing too bad either, and neither is Karuta.
It could actually be that even this BPM is too hard for Karuta, considering how fast he is. I'm just watching his accuracy, and it's sort of like not really expecting to drop any accuracy at this point, so...
Oh, that's interesting, because, yeah, the BPM on this map is only 165, for those who don't know. And it seems like Black Spell broke again. That definitely hurts Thailand's team. And, ooh, Frostmourne missed as well, definitely. Because Japan is still looking really strong, even though a miss from Karuta. It's still 3 SS's from Syria, RTUE, and Potofu.
But I think that when you're fighting Japan, is that you have to have at least 3 players playing perfect. That's like, you can expect Japan to drop from at least 1 player. With Korea, that probably doesn't happen ever, but still. You have to, like, never drop a single player. You have to be consistent all the way. It's the only way to beat Japan. Because there will always be players who play it perfectly.
Alright, and it seems like Frostmourne missing was just lag, although Non-XE did definitely miss. And, well, let's see, I think Mickey and Frostmourne are still FCing though, but if this keeps out, that's definitely not enough to beat Japan.
I would like to mention that from what I've seen of Mickey, he's actually so consistently good that I think that if he was Japanese, he would be in the other team.
About this map is that you have quite some odd rhythms, and with hidden you have to actually really know when to click them, and when you're really this nervous you can practically miss a note just because you're this nervous.
Yeah, it's a strange sensation playing when you're nervous. Everything is different, sort of. Like when I was playing, I was so stressed up that I got too strong, and since I was too strong, the mouse felt too light, and then I didn't know how to jump.
And the results are in, and it is a win for Japan, with an SS from RTUE, definitely really impressive there. Also, few FCs, FC from Potofu and Syria, with great accuracy as well. On Thailand team, we have Frostmourne and Mickey also getting FC with great accuracies, but since Non-XE and Black Spell both missed with lower combos, it is Japan's win by quite a lot. Since the map is quite long, you can really build up some score. Great game for both teams though, but it is Japan's win, leading 1-0.
This was Japan's pick, right?
It was indeed Japan's pick.
No, it's Thailand's pick, and it's going to be, it seems to be the YK carrot map. No, it's the, oh wait, it's the 210 BPM map.
Oh, this map is a handful to pronounce. We're gonna have fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sekai de Hitotsu no Takaramono. Map by Creo Ice. One of the no-mod picks. Let's see. Yeah, it's 192 BPM. Let's see. Creers, do you have anything to say about that map?
Yeah, actually it was slower than I thought it was, but yeah, it's a pretty straightforward map. It's pretty fun to play. It has a few hard parts, including sliders and stuff, but it shouldn't be a problem for either of these teams. In my opinion.
Is it rather relying on jumps or streams or both?
Both, really, definitely.
Alright.
And it has a really good flow to play, so it shouldn't be too hard, I think. Some maps that are difficult become a lot easier only because they have a good flow, and this is one of those examples.
Alright, we'll definitely see how that goes.
It has one really tricky spot, because after a stream it continues into slider stream.
Yes,
and it's really easy to slider break.
I wouldn't say, well, it depends on the player whether it's easy to slider break or not, but it's worth mentioning that during overseas, stuff like that can really happen.
And I'm looking at Blackspell's gameplay at the moment. It seems like he's using mouse clicks and keyboard. What's up with that? Do you guys know?
No.
No, Blackspell. It seems like he broke early, actually.
Yeah, I'm spectating him now, and it seems to be tablet tap and keyboard strings.
Okay, that's not too surprising then.
According to his profile, he's actually a mouse player, so it could be mouse as well.
No, it's impossible. This can also be mouse.
And with apparently there've been misses from Frostmourne and RTUE, but apparently they were just lags, although Non-XC did really miss.
It actually looks like he's playing like with a really small active area, because when he taps, the movements are like square again. Yeah, it seems like it's tablet with a small area.
Oh, that's interesting. And it seems like Mickey on the Thailand side has missed. No misses yet on Japan's team. Very impressive. 3 assists from Karuta, RTU, and Potofu.
Yeah, this is like a good example. When you're good enough, this map is really easy to play and keep the flow and keep the accuracy, and that's what you see is going on with Japan.
Yeah, although Karuta did fail, not fail, miss, sorry. And there's no more FCs on the Thailand side.
You see the misses from Karuta was probably his fingers choking, or it could have been land, because you saw several misses during that stream.
Oh, definitely so. Syria break on these slider streams as well. It was just lag. Once again, it was lag.
The score difference is just too big for them to come back, so...
Yeah, lag is definitely gonna be not jinxing us, but giving us shenanigans. And let's see the results. It is, once again, Japan's win with 2 assists from Potafu and RTUE. Once again, really impressive team. Syria got great accuracy as well, and an FC. No FCs on Thailand's team, and Japan getting a score difference, so 24 million, getting twice Thailand's score. Really impressive team. So that's 2-0 right now, and time for Japan's second pick.
Since they already chose one of the hidden picks, do you think they might go for a hard rock pick now?
Oh, that might be in their interest.
Now, from what we can see, I don't think that Potafu and Karut. No, I mean, where's the 4th player? Okay, they're swapping.
Syria actually left the match because his client crashed.
Oh yeah, I don't think that Syria. I haven't seen him play hard rock much, so as long as he's on the team, I don't really expect him to pick anything that's hard rock. It's typical for players that aren't really comfortable with things. They would probably like step out or not allow it. What it could be is one of the double time picks, because we haven't seen any of those yet. And yes, I was right. It's Duca Clover.
Oh yeah, we've seen those in the previous matches though. I believe actually it was Clover as well.
No, I've seen Apricot warming up with Clover a few times. Now I'm wondering if he's going to play.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Let's see if they switch.
Clover was actually played between Hong Kong and China this morning, for us this morning.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the MP link. What I also saw is that they played one of the Hard Rock picks, and Wabidi Macau did really well.
Oh yes, apparently
Yeah,
the China's team was really good. They actually had an SS per play pretty much.
No, it's not about this map, but it's worth mentioning that Wabini Macau is one of the fastest readers in this game. He is capable of reading double time with Approach Rate 9, and he can also read crazy stuff, like what's it called? Approach Rate 10.8 or something. It's crazy. I've seen him do stuff that's just not real.
And it seems like there are no switches on Thailand's side for Japan, and I think Japan is okay as well, actually. I don't think they're gonna switch. So about Clover, I've seen that the double time picks this round are much like the last Queen in the sense that they are like 140 BPM around that limit. So definitely interesting. It's not like the first double time picks we've had so far. Do you have anything to comment on about this careers?
Can you say that again, please?
About the double time picks, in my opinion, they are much like the last Queen in the sense that they are around 140 BPM this time around.
Yeah, the double time picks for this round aren't really that much of a trouble. I would say that the Banwee map in the last pool better than any of these double time picks. However, I would say that like the map they're going to play now is definitely the easier of the two, because it's just so straightforward and not really that fast. But I'd like to mention that the other double time pick is difficult for one important reason, and that's because of it being long. That's one of the reasons why. And secondly, because the patterns with double times are actually pretty hard to play, and you have to be really swift with your cursor, and this is hard. This is really difficult when you're playing an overseas map. Obviously, when you're nervous, everything like that becomes a lot harder. So I would say that Clover is easier simply because of the flow. Distance is, yeah, definitely the hardest. You don't see many streams in it. Actually, there are no streams in it, but still, like, it's a consistency map. It goes by your routine, where you can play it perfectly or not.
We have some slight problems with the stream because we cannot load the maps for some reason. The match is still ongoing, but unfortunately we cannot see what's going on at the moment.
Yeah, we will still be able to announce the results whenever they come in, though. I got my cursor around that.
So, a blind match. What do you expect?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say Japan's win, since it's their pick, and they've done really well so far. They still haven't lost yet, so I say yeah, they have good chances on this one.
Now we don't see any feedback on the stream, but we know that the match has started. In fact, in real time, they're actually nearly done with the map. So
Yeah, this is why I'm watching the MP links to get the results as fast as possible.
yeah, it seems like going for a full combo from Frostman at least.
Oh.
He actually ranked on
And
37.
Thailand's win on this one. Very interesting.
Frostmourne ranked on this one.
Let's see. Frostmourne and Mickey getting a full combo, and Karuta and Potofu also getting a full combo, but apparently it seems like LonXZ and Blackspell got higher combos than RTU and Syria, so it is Thailand's win on this one, so that is 2-1.
That's
and it is
interesting.
Japan's first game loss.
Yes, but I really believe that Thailand had the ability to do this. It takes perhaps a bit of bad luck or good luck from either side, but still, this is why it's more exciting than other matches that we've seen Japan participating in, because we know that Thailand are capable of winning a few matches.
Alright, and then RTU left the match because he needed to restart his client.
And now he's back. It's also worth mentioning that the Korea team is currently doing some hardcore training on the OVC maps, so they're really preparing and not really taking any prisoners against Sweden.
Yeah, we'll comment on that match as well when it comes around.
I'm pretty sure that even with the opposition, they want to play these maps. These are fun maps. I would really enjoy playing these maps against any opponent. It doesn't really matter.
I don't want to sound sarcastic, but we could see like Battle of the Titans or something.
Battle of what? The Titans?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we know that everyone is hoping for a Japan-Korea fight, and I'm too actually, because, well, it's going to be really exciting. Japan is the only team that I know of that has the ability to beat Korea. That's just a fact. That's the only team I can think of at the moment that has the consistency, the players, and yes, the ability to do that. It will also depend on which map pool that is set up for such an event. I just hope for a really hard map pool with extremely hard maps, just to see how good these players really are.
I do too as well, but I don't think any of the maps will be hard enough to just show us how good they are actually. At least those maps within reason.
The thing is though that when you're playing the World Tournament maps, they do have some time to practice in, and we could perhaps find some maps that we know that all of these players are capable of playing someday.
Apparently, our talk of the favorites kinda upset a lot of people, but what I want to say is that...
Sorry for interrupting you, but just to announce that next map is going to be Amano Jaku, map by Nateke, one of the Nomad picks.
200 BPM has a few hard parts. Apart from that, it's pretty straightforward to play.
Quite a long map though, 3 minutes long.
Alright, so anyone who thinks that several teams can beat Korea, this is just my opinion, so please deal with it.
Is it no? It seems that Apricot has joined the Japanese team.
Yep, he's replacing Karuta. No, the one thing I like to see on every map by Nateke is the combo colors. I think they're really iconic. Although they are used on, they've been used on some of the maps, not by Nateke, I believe. Has done this as well.
Well, the good part about this color is, about those colors, I mean, is that they actually fit a lot of backgrounds. And it's really easy on the eyes, so it's not really distracting.
They're just really easy to read in general.
Obviously people prefer probably different colors, but this is probably as closest as it gets to being nice and still be playable.
Yeah. And that's it. For now we have a full row of FCs from everyone. Few SSs, I believe, especially on Japan's side. Three SSs. One SS on Thailand's side by a non-exit. And who just broke it because of the long stream.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of the map is the long stream, because it puts you sort of out. You can see that Frostmo missed, not in the stream, but after the stream.
No filler. Yeah.
So, in any case, that's the part of the map that it's not really that hard, but it's annoying.
Yeah, if you don't have the speed, you're definitely gonna miss on that one. Since I think it's 200 BPM, and it seems like Black Spell did get a miss. The only miss so far, actually.
I'm not
But
really
Japan's
surprised.
still being really impressive.
I'm not surprised that Japan is playing this really well. Now that they've swapped Kurutsu with Apricot, and from what I know, he is a beast when it comes to consistency. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't been playing every match until now. Mostly because
3 SSs and 99.86% from Potofu.
he is just so reliable and he's been participating in more than just one tournament.
Well, you don't always want to show your best hand, do you?
No, it also depends on if you want to swap and rotate your players. I think that from Japan's point of view, this is really fun, and I think everyone wants to take part of that fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it's like, think about how comfortable it must feel that you can always step down and take it cool. Like they can say, "Good job, Kuruta. I know you can just rest for a little, and Africa will take over and FC everything." So that's what I mean.
Well, you know, they did concede the loss on the previous map.
Yeah, of course.
That's probably because we couldn't see it. Maybe we should cut the stream again.
Alright, and the map is over. The results are in. 2 SSs from Japan again. Surya and Apricot getting an SS, and the whole team of Japan FC'd. On the other hand, we have Non-Exi and Frostmore FCing, but obviously that's not enough since Black Spell missed a few times, and so did Mickey. So row full combos from Japan. They got this map like in the bag. They win by 16 million points. Great game.
Well, it was worth mentioning that Frostman was playing this map really well.
Yeah.
So all kudos to him.
Yeah, only 100. Great accuracy on that.
There's actually a slider, if you take a look at his combo.
Oh yeah, indeed. So that's 3-1, and I believe it's time. Is it for Japan's pick? I believe it's Japan's third pick. There's still one map left. It's not over yet, so Thailand can still come back. They've shown that they have the skills.
It would be really interesting to see a tiebreaker match between these two teams, but I'm not sure if that will happen.
Yeah, Thailand would really have to pull out
It would be funny though,
great gameplay.
because if it becomes the tiebreaker, we will have a case where two of the players have maps. Because Apricot made the tiebreaker.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Money was mapped by Apricot. That's true. Let's see. Is there any other map that's been mapped by participants in the tournament? I don't think this Greengrass Garden mapped by Autorail.
The last map is going to be the interesting Approach Rate 8 map.
Oh, is it going to be Tevid? It is going to be Tevid.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. This map is really interesting. It's really unique. It has a lot of streams towards the end, though.
The thing though is that it requires you to be able to play the streams, but it also requires you to be able to read the flow.
The first circles are impossible to hit correctly. I always get 100s.
I would say that I wouldn't trade it for Approach Rate 9 because the streams are stacked and the slider velocity isn't really that high, but it's just a BPM that's weird. Personally, I love this kind of flow, but it's difficult to play, and especially during a tournament.
Actually struggle in the later parts because you have this one spot where you have 1/6 a kick slider and then you have a bunch of circles. It's actually really easy to misread the slider and then you will break your combo.
Oh yeah, that's just how Shurn rolls in general. Like very tricky maps with very interesting patterns and rhythms. You definitely cannot get in this tournament and just say, oh, I'm gonna sight read Shurn's map. Chances are you're gonna have a miss or a slider break.
But seeing the Japan setup at this moment, I think that all of these players will be quite comfortable playing it. And I'd just like to say that Apricot, the reason why I think that he's so good at tournaments is that even maps like these wouldn't be hard for Apricot because he has he can play pretty much any aspect of the game, and that includes approach rates. So I'm expecting him to play well. Let's see if I'm right or wrong.
Let's see, and yeah, like I said, these first hit sickles are impossible to hit correctly. Only Saria and Apricot are keeping their SS.
Really?
Yeah.
It isn't really that hard, although it would of course require a certain amount of rhythmical understanding to play them well. And routine, not to mention, when it comes to a tournament like this.
Like, even knowing the song offhand, because I really like Tervid, and I listen to the song regularly, I still cannot get those first circles right. But it seems like everybody at least hit them, and Apricot and Syria got them right. Syria did break his SS though, Apricot did not.
I would like to mention that although I could be cursing him right now, he's still keeping his SS.
Mickey got a miss. I believe first miss of the map.
Personally, I wouldn't blame anyone for missing in this map.
Yeah,
because
really.
the flow is just so extraordinary.
We're seeing some really high accuracies though. At least for now, it's all above 98% and 99% on Japan's side. Although RTU he did get a miss, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably the map is too slow for him.
It's still quite fast, isn't it? Is it like 175 BPM, something like that?
This is the sort of map that I expect. The two players that really perform well on such maps are Syria.
That's 195 BPM actually. That's quite
Africa.
fast.
Yeah, it's really fast. This is why it's so weird to see it with approach rate 8, because when you see a stream going 195 on this approach rate, some people will be confused.
And results are in. Japan wins again by 5 million points. Kind of a close one this time, but three FCs on Japan's side from Putofu, Syria, and Apricot. On Thailand's side, we have Frostmourne, I believe, who have seen the map, and so did Black Spell. But yeah, two misses from Lanexi and Mickey, and that is pretty much the game. So good game, Japan. Congratulations. Once again, they won, losing only one game, conceding only one game to Thailand, who loses this match by the score of 4-1. So congratulations to Japan, and good game still to Thailand, who showed really great gameplay.